Wow, all those billboards are empty. They've been like that for God knows how long. That's crazy. H&M. That's a nice building. Are you opening on New York City? Are you? I am. Let's go. Let's see. Hey, hello. Blue Line God, how are you? I just started the broadcast a minute ago and I was showing, well, let me get out this truck out of the way. Times Square has empty billboards. Well, that's a ball drop area. Empty billboards. No one wants to pay for crazy billboards anymore. That's been like that for like a month now. One building has empty billboards. I guess they don't want to adjust the pricing for pandemic levels. I don't know. But that was Times Square, and now we're heading downtown slowly on foot. No car, no bike, on foot. And they left. That's okay. Ah, Tom and Jerry, the movie, February 26th. So we'll keep going. Good to see movie billboards again. Oh, that's sad. I gotta get out of here because somebody's playing music. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. These ice cream trucks popped up all over the place. Last year we didn't have them. One thing good about the pandemic was we had a year of no ice cream, no softie or fake softie. That's you have NYPD that now has to patrol pharmacies. I wonder who pays for them. The pharmacy? Who left? Oh, it shows 0 people. My bad. Who left? I don't know. YouTube counter showed 0, so I thought you left. But I guess YouTube is the algorithms are weird. This place always interested me. LC Rooftop. And on weekends there's like a doorman or a bouncer or something. I've never been up there. Tells me 0 also. I must just be a no one. Oh, you're someone. It's just the YouTube algorithms are very weird. And something tells me Google made it worse when they acquired YouTube. But I wasn't broadcasting then, obviously. This is Pret. Are they even open during the pandemic? I don't know. Usually a tough sign is if it says something like wear a mask, but this one doesn't say. So probably no. Tail and Hardy, they're probably open, but during the daytime. problem with a lot of these places that are open is they close so early now. Because there's no one's really walking around late at night. They just go, they work, if they even work at the office, which not many, and then they go home. Chipotle, they're still open. A lot of Chipotle's close at 6, which is really crazy. They used to be open late, like 10 or 11. I think 10. I don't think 11, but I don't know how much longer this Citibank is going to be here, because all it is just ATMs on a corner. Got to be a more useful place to put them. Clearance up to 70% off. That's not good. Must mean they're going out of business. Oops. I'm all alone. It's so lonely. What do you mean? Well, now it shows one again. Maybe it's showing you again. Or maybe there's somebody else. I don't know. It's weird. I have a few other channels that, not channels, but YouTube accounts that I don't really post videos on. And they all show that one subscriber. I guess it's myself. I'm not sure. Oh, Lisa. Hey, you missed it. Right when I started, I showed the billboards of Times Square that were missing billboards. There's a building that has very few billboards on it. And for some reason, they're just not putting new ones up. It's been like that for a month. Hey, there's everybody. And Noah. Yeah. So, I'm just walking my way from Times Square to home in downtown Manhattan, as opposed to Midtown. And now it's showing 3. Shake Shack, they're open. And you can now sit down there with other people to have a Corona party in Shake Shack. No thanks. I'll pass. Especially with finger food, do you really need to eat it there? You're so close. You're a block away from, well, not even. This used to all have benches, but not right now. Or chairs and tables. But this is in front of Macy's. So you really don't need to sit in Shake Shack. I know. I just got up hoping to get out and drive the night to add to a good morning. Yeah, that's the ticket. Since you like to drive nights, it's not that cold. And we still have, I think, from 2 to 4, there's no MTA. So you still have that going for you. Although I don't know how busy it is with 2 to 4 anyway, especially on a Monday. Might be really good. Yes, I hear you. I see you too. He was tooting his own horn or whistle. I don't know. This area is sometimes nice to sit down. You're surrounded by traffic, though. Broadway is the easiest street for me to walk down because it cuts diagonal. Before they did all this pedestrian plaza craziness, They used to have a bus that would cut down Broadway. It was perfect to go home. But these plazas killed it. Yeah. Seems pretty dead around then. Yeah, I figured, but at least you have the people that can't take the MTA. These guys, they don't look. Bus could have drove right into them. I don't know. People don't look. It's like 10 p.m. to 12:30, maybe 1:30. You would know. I wouldn't. But yeah, I guess Lyft thinks. I guess Lyft thinks it's busy. They sent me an offer to go drive, and it was $200 bonus if you did 20 rides. Not I told this to Noah earlier. He thought, no, it must be what do you say, guarantee? But no, it's a actual bonus. But sorry, ain't doing it, Lyft. Not during pandemic. $200 bonus, not enough. Add some zeros, sweeten the deal. Which they'd never do. It would be totally not profitable for them. GameStop. Doing well. People are shopping there. Maybe they're shopping there because they have stock all of a sudden. The dual beacon of lighting driver stay super lit. Hi, hey, cool. That's an interesting name. If you want to get back the drivers they lost. Yeah, but $200 is a slap in the face considering it's a pandemic. I ain't doing it. Oh, his name's Nick. Hi, Nick. Put up my old dual beacons. Dual? I only have one. I don't even have the lamp, the amp. I hardly drove the Lyft amp. I hardly drove with Lyft. And then as soon as I qualified with the, what was it, 250 or 500, they changed it where you had to do X amount in such and such months. And I said, well, it ain't worth it. So I'm nowhere near 1,000 to get the sweater either, or whatever it is, jacket. Oh, Nick is somebody else. What the heck is going on around here? I have no idea. Oh, there's a bus, a Q32. Goes from 32 to Broadway. I didn't know that. That's Koreatown. That's why it's blocked off. I guess they blocked off Koreatown again. For a short time, they weren't. Hi, Lisa. One channel I'm not a mod on. I don't even know how to make you a mod. I don't even know you either. I don't have any mods, to tell you the truth. Eventually, I should get one. Oh, there's two Nicks. Hey, other Nick. Oh, okay. Told Bold SSI. I have no idea. I'm totally lost. I know it. Maybe two Nicks. Yep. Dual Nicks. So the dual beacon of lighting driver stay super lit. Is that a Nick? I think. These are our friends from another channel. Ah, okay. It's a long name. Yep. Ah, that's what I figured. Lisa, name and motto. Cool. Okay. So this part of Broadway is really weird. They're putting up all these stupid glass, obnoxious towers. It's such a weird thing to see. It's so out of place. This area has a lot of wholesale, so it's like you have to have business license to go into a lot of these stores. Some you can go into without a wholesale or business license. Others you can't. Most of them you can at this point. Used to be a lot more you couldn't. But the whole idea of wholesale only on this area is disappearing real quick because of obnoxious glass infernos that are not energy efficient like this. And it's not made for people like me. Yes, I'm new to YouTube. Well, new to the whole whatchamacallit of YouTube, the broadcasting. I've had an YouTube account for several years before it was owned by Google, like everybody else, but it wasn't broadcasting. Yes, I know your name is Nick. We have two. Yes. High double M, like M&M's. I want to talk with you in downtown Manhattan. Well, I'm not Noah, but he's here. You guys are funny. Glue wrench. Now the mod thing. I don't know even how to do that yet. Where are all the packages on the street? Where are they? I don't know. Were there packages on the street? There's a lot of Amazon people running all over the city. Bezos has opened up several fulfillment centers. It was reported on the New York Times, I think a week or two ago, that they've had like 5 or 7 opened during the pandemic to catch up demand. This is my good friend Jesse. Yes. Hi, my lovely. Hello. Oh, it's trash day. Yes, there is trash day always somewhere. I wasn't even paying attention. I just get used to it. Sorry, double M. That's why I couldn't answer the phone. Oh. Well, yes and no. Um, it's hard to tell because as soon as it gets to 3 o'clock, some businesses start closing. Like a lot of coffee shops that used to be open till like 10 or 11 at night close at 3 or 4. Also, some businesses close 5 or 6 that used to close around 8 or 9. So there is some life. But yeah, there's also a lot of businesses that close. Like these guys, they're completely closed. They have paper. Oh wait, progress underway. I don't know what that means. Ah, okay, but I want you to take me on a walk of New York. I'm sure Noah will. He'll probably do a drive of New York, which he's done. Of the double beacons, yes. Yeah, most aren't, but there's still some that never reopened. Speaking of which, there was that one Balthazar was boarded up for a long time. They finally removed it, but it looks like they're not coming back. Okay, Michelle. When it's dark out, my lights show out the best. Sure, they're dual, yeah. It's trash day, yeah. Hey, where are we going? I'm going home. I don't know about you. I'm going home. Going downtown. Well, not Sing Sing, but I'm going downtown, but not that downtown. Have Noah show you, Jeff. I have no idea. Uh, Texas is open up 100% and no masks. Well, masks are not comfortable, and it's a lot hotter there, but at the same time, they do reduce spread, supposedly. Crazy, Nick. Oh, I'm going to show you something that's Texas and New York in a few minutes. I'm going to show you a statue. It's coming up in like 2 or 3 minutes. Work in progress, like all of us. I love it. I hate it. Masks, they make me sick. They serve a purpose of some sort. Hopefully it works. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know how to yet. I have to figure that out. Yeah, that place is either removing or opening soon. No, I don't think the Balthazar's coming back. Yeah, oh, this? Definitely trash day. A lot of places didn't or won't make it. That is true. Double M&M. I have no idea either. Blue Line God, hi. Grab that chair. I didn't even notice a chair. Maybe that was part where you have to order something. Oh, awesome, Jesse. You saw a History Channel show too on YouTube? Yeah, I did see something coming up. Jobs keep you a slave to your masks. Well, I don't know. That's not what I saw on YouTube, but I'll show you a little bit of Texas and New York. It's coming up. That's your hint. That's your hint. Do you know what that is? There's 3 of these in New York. One is here by 24th and 25th Street. Major General Worth, as in Fort Worth, Texas. Dun, dun, dun. Was this what Noah was talking about on YouTube? Could be. I don't know. There's 2 others of these. One in Central Park. I forget who they're of. And then there's one near Worth. Yeah, as in Fort Worth. Okay, there you go. Fort Worth, Texas. Major General Worth. We got your statue here in New York. There's one in, what is this? Does this say? Did you know Matt Square Park Conservancy is responsible? Blah, blah, blah. You can help support Worth Square. and Madison Square Park are signing up to become mad friends today. Huh, so it's Fort Worth Square. Oh, Worth Square. But yeah, it's Fort Worth. Obelisk, like the Washington Monument. Yup, exactly. There's one in the Washington Monument. There's also one, that's exactly obelisk. There's one Washington Monument. There's also one in Central Park, an obelisk, however you pronounce it. And then there's one St. Paul's Chapel, which is next to Ground Zero. Or I like to say, right next to what used to be J&R, but that's another story for another broadcast. Um, and it's not a complete straight line. It's a little bent, like Orion's belt, which is also you see in Grand Central Station if you look up in the great big room. Go on, be free, Nick, but you wear other people's clothes, speak other people's language, work for other people to make them money. We keep worrying about masks. Okay, here we go. I didn't mean to make this about a political thing. All I say is I hope they work because I'm wearing it. And Noah's happy for you. Okay, here we are. Flatiron Building, which is covered in construction. You can't really see it. Oh no. They took away the sign now of Eisenberg's. That's even more sad. Okay. There used to be a old diner or deli or whatever called Eisenberg's. You can see it in Vanishing New York. They recently went out of business, and I read an article that they wanted to keep it Eisenberg's, but like rebrand it, new ownership or whatever. But unfortunately, the sign's maybe the sign is still there. I was looking at something next to it. Let me see. Let's see. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. Good, the sign is still there. Never mind. Eisenberg's sandwich sign is still there. The for lease sign is still there. Hopefully the landlord does the right thing and fills it with a new ownership. Let's go across the street for a minute so you guys know what the hell I'm talking about. Whoops. Let the yellow through. These guys, even though I once went here, Eisenberg sandwich, well, there's constructions next to it since 1929. Look at that booth. That is really cool. That is so cool. Real classic New York for you. It was, you also have photographs on the wall. They have a few lights back there. Maybe someone's there. I don't know. Because the awning's up. They tried Meal Pal. But yeah, that's such a cool old New York for you. I went there once when I was a kid with my mom, and I thought the decor was awesome, but I was really disappointed the food wasn't good. And me being a spoiled brat, I said, well, it looks nice, but the food is blah. Which is true. It did look nice, but the food is terrible. Uh, I'm so ouch. So sorry. I hope that's not who I think. Okay, Lisa. Okay. Oh, it still sucks, but I said, okay, it's not who I thought you meant it was, but it still sucks, regardless of who it is. It's still a human life. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I went a little bit backwards, but I think I caught up. Sorry, it's these comments. I gotta click each one. That's the one thing about Streamlabs, but I like if I'm like not walking, then I could really read the comments. So I'm like a little bit behind. What's interesting with this store is they opened during the pandemic, or at least lease the space, or at least set up the space during the pandemic. Charles Schwab, they have money. They just acquired TD Bank about a year or so ago. But they've never been open, and if they are open, it's by appointment only. Open here tomorrow. And actually, I just did open an account with them. They have a crazy bonus where you put in $1,000 for 45 days, and then they'll give you like $100. They have other promos like that, depending on how much. If you give more, you might get more. But that was the best in terms of rate that I could afford. And since taxes aren't due yet, I put some tax money there. So I'll get $100. Of course, it's taxable, but make some money while you're waiting before it's completely due. And the crazy thing is their promo for that, where you refer somebody, it only benefits the person you refer. It doesn't benefit the person who gave you the link, which is a bit weird. So if you want to take part in opening an account with Charles Schwab, I don't even need to give you my account number. You can just find it on the internet. It doesn't help me if you use mine. Here's a cool space. It used to be a high-end clothing store of something I'd never wear. I forget what. And they once had a promo for like a free beer, so I went there for a free beer. But it was clothing I wouldn't buy because it was expensive. Well, it's right next to an Equinox, so go figure. And the Equinox is still there. I don't know, it shows one person here. I don't know if everyone bailed when Lisa left or if anyone's here. I'm not sure. This Fish's Eddy, they're a cool store, but they're closed for the night, maybe. Yeah, they're closed for the night. 6 o'clock, 10 to 6. We're approaching Union Square. We also passed past an AMC theater, which is open. For the longest time, they were closed. Well, we passed it, but it's in the background there. Let's see, better outdoor clothing. And there's two. Yeah, well, earlier it said 0 and blue was there. Blue Line God was here in the room. So, you're still here too. Well, now it shows 3 again. Maybe there's 4 people. It's the craziest algorithm. Fresh. They're open but closed now. Roast Kitchen, they're boarded up. Oh, who was asking about boarding up? There you go. Again, Lisa's texting me, so maybe she isn't here. 2, possibly. Oh, you're gone for now. It shows 4, so who knows? This Chipotle is open too. I guarantee you, my local Chipotle is closed for the night. You were, yeah. And in the background is. Just keep looking back so there's no cyclists coming. Okay. In the background, there's this building that used to be New York Film Academy. They renovated it right before the pandemic and was advertising in movie theaters about office space. And they haven't found anybody for the office space after they renovated the whole building. So it serves them right for kicking out the Film Academy. That's how I feel. So I think Lisa did do a shout out on the broadcast earlier for me, I think. Because I definitely got a spurt of new followers and comments earlier today. Or if it wasn't Lisa, maybe it was CJ or somebody else. Not sure. But whoever did, give me a shout out. I appreciate it. Well, don't worry about it. I don't want you to have any accidents driving. So don't worry. I'd rather you make that money than worry about commenting. But if you did give me a shout out earlier, that was very appreciative. I know somebody did. I don't know who, but somebody did. Instacart shop. Oh, a new store opening. Oh boy. Of course, the garbage truck blocks my view. Now I want to walk away from the garbage truck. This is new. Rookie USA. I'm guessing it's a clothing store. Somebody has money to open a new store during a pandemic. This wasn't here a few days ago. Corner of Union Square West and East 15. That's weird. Those guys are making money. People on site delivering food on a bicycle. Okay, now let's go to the statue in Union Square Park. No one knows exactly who it is. He's a local here, but maybe some people don't. And if you miss it, you can always watch the replay. Ta-da. Dun, dun, dun. Gandhi. Sometimes he's wearing a mask. Sorry, I just had to say it. Sometimes he does have a mask on. Just not today. Okay, no worries. And here we have the famous Whole Foods market owned by Bezos, and he can't even afford to replace the sign. It's broken. It's missing the W, the F, the O, and the M. Can't even afford to fix the sign. It's been like that for a while. Slowly jaywalking. Citibank, they can't even replace the lighting of their sign. They make so much money off of bank fees like all these other companies. Capital One was able to have their sign lit up. Excuse me. Here we are. Broadway. Continue our walk down Broadway. I think a lot of the previous streams I ended around Union Square to go to Panera. So we never got this leg. Actually, I think we did partly one on Broadway. Regal. Temporarily closed. Still. Yeah. AMC's open, but Regal's closed. And this is a new one. They just added the coffee. I think they never... Did they open when the coffee? Maybe they reopened for like a month. But while they were closed, they did add a bar upstairs. I can tell by looking at the windows. They renovated upstairs. Can't really see it now, but during the daytime I saw there was tables and chairs. I'm pretty sure they have a bar up there because they were renovating it while the pandemic was going on. And the renovation's over. Now the ticker symbol's back at 4. And here we are at Forbidden Planet. And they're closed for the night. That's their store hours, 10 to 6. This is cool. Dun-dun-dun. All right, Jesse, I gotta go. No problem. Make that money. Store permanently closed. Not sure what it is anymore. The sign's gone. Oh well. Here we have Strand Books. A lot of controversy here. Look it up, you'll see what I mean. They say they're an independent bookstore, but they're union busters, so I don't really care that they have 18 miles of books. You know, they're just as bad as Amazon, so I might as well just shop at Amazon. At least I don't have to go anywhere. And it's closer to return if I don't like it. Yeah, when I was a child, they moved around a bunch. So they've been on that block like at 3 or 4 different locations. I think that's their third location. It had to be at least their third. They used to be on one corner, then they went to another corner, now they're mid-block. But the sad thing is, Halloween Adventure is closed. They're gone. They're totally gone. These guys. They say they're closed for renovation and they're opening fall 2021. I bet you if they reopen, it's just a temporary for Halloween. That's what they used to do before. Every Halloween they'd open, like kind of like Spirit. It'd open for like a month or two, and then they'd close down. And they did that for 3 or 4 years. Then finally they had a shop of their own for several years, and then the pandemic killed them. So let's hope they come back. I thought you left. It's okay. You can stay or go. I don't care. Gotta make that money. I don't just hang out here doesn't make money. Maybe it does on your stream, not on mine. It's gonna take me a long time before I make money. So it's gonna take one subscriber at a time. Here we go. Empty storefronts. This used to be a bank. Long before the pandemic, it was a Wells Fargo. I don't think it's been anything since, or maybe it was. I can't remember. Jay's Nails. I think this is where it was, where Element was. This real estate company. It used to be a Blockbuster, and I still have the Blockbuster card. I have 2 of them. One was a rewards card, and the other was the actual Blockbuster membership card. Huh. Yeah, probably just for Halloween. That's sad. Oh, the light changed. I'll let these guys go first. Took a new channel pick. Ooh. Does Uber approve of having your name have Uber in it? I don't know. And I don't know if they'll approve it of the picture, but then again, F them. That's how I feel. They don't pay enough. For the shit they make you go through, they don't pay enough. Some of the passengers are so obnoxious, and you just have to take it, of course. You know, you don't want confrontation. And, oh my God. Felt like I was in therapy taking passengers that I didn't want to take. But not all the passengers were terrible. A lot of passengers were good. I had some of the best passengers, and some of the worst. It's a mixed bag. Bank of America. Looks like some homeless guy in front of an ATM. I hope he can get money. I wouldn't want to go in there when the homeless guy is there. He's standing in front like he's a customer, in front of one of the machines. Ripped pants, and then there's this huge garbage bag near him. Feel sorry for the guy. We are approaching the 50-minute mark. That's great. I had 4 emails I had to respond to, but they weren't immediate, so I rather stream instead of answering them. I want to get home and then answer the emails. Now we're approaching the NYU territory of Broadway. There's lots of NYU buildings. They even opened a new school because of this pandemic. And I'll show you that building. I don't know when classes start there, if they already did or not, because I'm no longer affiliated with them. Other than my father still works there, but that's actually he's on leave. I don't know if he's ever coming back or not. That's another story for another day. Let's see. Finally made it to Wegmans. I haven't done Instacart in 2 months. Oh, that's a nice. This is a renovated T-Mobile store. It's a magenta. I've yet to ever do Instacart. I don't have a vehicle, so it makes no sense to. And I don't want to use my parents' vehicle for that. Here's a funny sign. Somebody put this. I'm loving it. Walmart employee. Proud Walmart associate. McDonald's shirt as well. It's like they have to work 2 jobs for Walmart and McDonald's. Kind of like these. You have to work Walmart, McDonald's, kind of like all these gig economy jobs. At least those are W-2, whereas these gig economy jobs, it's good and bad that they're 1099. It's bad that we don't give us any benefits. You have to work all these 1099s jobs just to make even. Even then, it's not enough. Uber and DoorDash. Oh, here it is. They're not yet done. This is going to be a new 708 Broadway, a new NYU building. You can't really see it. It says NYU School of Global Public Health. School of Global Public Health. It's got to be in response to pandemic. Global Public Health. NYU School of Global Public Health. That's a tongue twister. I don't know if they're going to take over this building too. Bright Horizons. No idea who that is, who's opening here. If anyone knows who Bright Horizons is, you can let us know. Maybe some sort of health company. Ah, they're dual. Boy, I think I've done all those already. Whoops. That's the problem with with walking, and hard to read the chats and look. Vacation. Uber has been booming out here, and when I was in Buffalo, I made good money. Okay, good. I'm gonna go back this weekend before my vacation. Vacation. Cool. Where's vacation? Transportation. That's where we want to know. Oh, here's another yellow. Oh, I got the light now. Another casualty was this cheap discount store. I didn't go there much because I don't think they had a return policy, so I don't really like places that don't have a return policy. But it was so cheap, their clothes. OMG. Like, oh my god. This place, I think, has been closed for a while. They have like flea market type stuff. It's like Levi's, like $30 stuff. For New York City, that's pretty decent. I'm going. Okay, enjoy. Fine, my rights seem to be intact. That's good. California for a week in April. Wow, that sounds amazing. I was supposed to go last March with my mom, the two of us, because she went with my sister on a few vacations, and I kept putting her off, saying, no, I don't feel like going. And then there was a family event that was going to take place mid-March. So I said, okay, if you really want me to go, I'll go with you. And then and she fell, so she said, oh, I can't go. And I said, if you can't go, then I'm not going. And then all the world stopped. And the reason for the trip wasn't happening anyway. So there was no reason for me to go anyway. And we still have the tickets. We kept postponing them. And I don't know. I'm not in any huge hurry if the museums all there are closed. So I wanted to go to the Getty Museum. I wanted to go to the Peterson Museum. You know, the Peterson has all those cars. It's like a gazillion cars there. You know, this is LA. Oh, wow. Look at this door. That's nice. There we go. That's awesome. Oh, here we go more. That's really cool. Ah, this is really cool. And then this is stupid. Border. Oh, here we go. More graffiti. Almost looks Keith Haring-esque. Not quite, but close. Not quite Keith Haring, but close. So yeah, I want to go to LA, but this is a really cool building. But not when everything's closed. Bakery. La Pan Quotidienne. For the liquor. Looks like we're approaching something on Houston Street with cops. I don't know. We'll see. In about a minute, after this cop scene, I'm gonna get going. Because I'm almost home. I don't need everybody knowing where I live. I plan to keep this up for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're just, then a regular unmarked car, and then a car parked there. They're just having a good time talking. They're just having a good time talking. I think I'm going to end it in a minute. On the cover, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some in their cars. Oh, yeah. Nothing. It said NYPD counterterrorism on their back. Want to rent a space? Corner, 3 exposures next to REI, and they have these floor plans, like you're able to see it. They put it all the way there. Can't they put the floor plans a little bit closer? I don't get it. They put the floor plans so far back. You can't read them from there. What do you expect, to have like magnifying glasses? I don't know what they're thinking. Anyway, it's been an hour. I am gonna call it. Plus, my phone is probably low on battery. And that's the JBL store that has two exposures. I guess they didn't need 3. I guess 3 would have cost too much. And WeWork is in that building. I just can't imagine WeWork being open during the pandemic. I don't know if they're ever going to open, if they're ever going to make it out of the pandemic. That's one of those businesses. Anyway, talk to you all later. Bye, everybody.